But, ladies and gentlemen, for your pleasure, I'd like you to meet a Celtic rock band, at least two of a Celtic rock band. We've had them in before, but Paul Easton and Andre from Coast, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How are you
Thank you
doing?
very much.
I'm doing well, and how are you? I mean, for a start, you've just come back from a tour of Denmark.
Yeah, we have actually. It's been good fun, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was absolutely amazing, yeah.
And Andre, first time for you in Denmark?
Yeah, it's first time for me in Denmark, and this is my first tour with Coast.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
You're from Russia.
Yes, I am.
Welcome to the United Kingdom. I'm sure someone else has welcomed you, but I feel like it's my job to officially welcome you.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's your first time in the UK?
Yes, I moved to UK a year ago, but before that I used to live just quite far away from Southampton, northeast.
Northeast,
Yeah.
or somewhere like Newcastle, Sunderland?
No. It was the village near Guildford.
Oh, Guildford.
Yeah.
That's not far away.
Well, not too far, but approximately, I think it's 100 miles.
No, it's 50 miles. I was up there yesterday, actually. So, no, it's not far away at all. It's about an hour. Now they built that lovely tunnel on the A3.
Yeah.
It's great. Everyone should go through that tunnel at Hindhead. It is a fantastic piece of engineering.
It is.
It's beautifully crafted as well. It's a joy to go through. And you can actually hear the radio.
Can you?
Yeah. I mean, obviously not voice, but like Radio 2, it just carries on the whole way through. It's like magic, you know.
I've been through it a couple of times now, but I don't recall.
You're probably listening to Radio 5 or something like that. Because
Probably.
on the AM, it just disappears completely. But no, it's just really weird. But it's a beautiful, beautiful tunnel. And Paul, for you, it wasn't your first gig, first tour of... wasn't your first... You've gigged in Denmark, but this is your first proper tour, wasn't it?
It was actually our first tour of being self-sufficient. Before that, we played a couple of times. We've been out there doing the festivals and just trying to use what our shop window was into create more fans for the band. We did it was quite a big tour of Danish festivals last year. We were all over the place. We were very, very busy, and basically we wanted to see what kind of pulling power that the band had in Denmark this time with doing our own shows. It was incredible, really, because the majority of them were sold out. So we were very, very lucky. And we were playing, some of the venues were big and some of them were a bit smaller. But, the fact that we have a pulling power over in Denmark, I think, has proved its worth. Well, what we did the year before has proved its worth. So we were very happy bunnies.
No, I'm not surprised. And let's talk about scale here. When you talk a small venue, is that like the size of Talking Heads, or is that...
Nah, I mean, some of the venues were a capacity of sort of 1,000, and some were a bit smaller than that. There was one place, the smallest venue we actually played is a tiny place called Tuna, and it was Haggis Bar, it's called, and it was 90.
90?
But that was just we did a filler gig. That was supposed to be our day off. And the boss kind of turned around and said, "Look, you've been offered a show. Do you want to come and do this one?" We're like, "Hell yeah!"
What was the money involved? I mean, you got paid. Fantastic. Oh, no wonder he suggested it. I mean, it's beautiful that you're getting paid, and also touring places like Denmark to sell out crowds, and just getting that coast sound out there. So it's. But how do they react? I mean, a Danish crowd, are they different to an English crowd?
They're well up for it.
Very friendly.
Yeah,
very friendly, yes.
Oh yeah, they're party animals, aren't they?
Yes.
No, it was just so good. I mean, for you, Andre, it must have been an experience.
Wow, the great experience. It's not the first tour in my life, but the first proper one and well organized. Mm-hmm. Absolutely amazing. The venue treated us great, and it was. Everywhere they asked, would you like something, or like it should be, because before that I used to tour in different countries. It wasn't well organized, so I can make a difference.
Right, there's nothing better than not only being organised, but a venue treating you nicely. I mean,
yes,
we're talking about a few drinks and some food and
we're talking about caviar.
Caviar.
Oh yeah!
Wow.
What's the venue? I think it was a place called Store Henninger, and they
Storheading, yeah.
Yeah, and they basically gave. Afterwards they treated us to like these big open sandwiches with caviar and fish, and we would.
Yes.
Oh, you make. I must admit I haven't had caviar for a very long time. But you are making me hungry. I don't. It's just.
It was
the
so
thought
nice.
nice food. It's
everything you could want. It was just so good. The hospitality was incredible, and the fact that some of the venues were like our manager's band plays at Runrig, and those are the venues that they play now. And we're filling those venues up with only a couple of years in our career. I think we're quite lucky. We seem to be hitting the right chords out there. So.
Yeah, and merchandising, of course, that's another aspect to every band's career. How was that going?
Normally, when we go to Denmark, we've got a few different aspects of our merchandise team. We've got Dave and Angela that do the UK side, and we've got Kev and also over in Denmark. He also does the merchandise for Runrig, but he doubled up this time as our tour manager for that particular tour, because we took a crew with us as well. We had a lighting director and a sound guy, Soren and Tina and Andy and Bazia, so they doubled up as merch as well. So it was really good, and we're very, very grateful for their help. It was so good. But Kevin was he was a darling, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he did a great job. To be honest.
If he was here now, I'd kiss him. He was great, honestly. He was brilliant.
In what respect? Because
normally Martin Travers he does the tour managing for us for UK and what we've done in the past in Denmark, but he couldn't make it this time. But what Kevin did was anything we didn't want for anything really. As soon as we walk out, right, there's water on the stage for you guys, there's towels there. Right, you've got to be on the bus at 9 o'clock. If you're not, I'm going to kick your ass. It's like that.
That sounds lovely, though. Being actually someone actually organising your life.
Oh,
everyone would love someone like that, even at home.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Just to say, right, this is what you got to do, and you go to here, and then this is your rest time. Well, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, all this talk about food has made me hungry, so you can. I think I want you to sing before my supper, at least. So you've got your guitar, Paul, and
I've got my guitar. Which one?
You're mic'd up. No.
Do you want to sing one now?
Yes. Sing one now, because we'll leave. We've got a track from your latest album, The Caller, lined up. So, but let's have something from you.
Okay, I'm going to do. This is a special song, and all the Coast fans will know this one. This is called "The Beat of You." They were vast and they were 1,000, and there was only you, and all the hands up in the air, dreams of you come crashing through, and over that river is where I want to be. Over that river, it's all I ever see. And over that river, it's all I want to do. Over that river, I hear the beat of you. Oh. I've learned my lesson, and every breath I'd stop and think, oh, and are you torn between this lover and the ship that needs to sink? And over that river is where I want. Over that river, it's all I ever see. And over that river, it's all I want to do. Over that river, I hear the beat of you. Oh. Tell me if you're kept in reach of those lovely songs tonight. my water flows so deep, I will walk you through this time. Over that river, and over that river, oh, and over that river.
Live on 103.9 Voice FM, that was Paul Easton, singer, songwriter for Coast, with The Beat of You. Yeah? You're happy? I like that. That was very good, Paul. Thank you so much for doing that.
You're very welcome.
It's great. It's always lovely to have someone playing live in the studio. And Andre, of course, as the drummer,
yes,
you're probably wanting to join in there. And we should have...
You know, it's an acoustic version. The only thing I can do now is to have a shaker, but I don't have it.
No, he's lying. I took his drum kit away.
Well, he could have joined in with skips. I mean, I didn't actually tell them there was a proper professional drummer sitting next door when they were banging those things around. So I didn't want to either put them off, or but we should have actually brought you in, because then we could have had a third drummer banging away.
Yeah.
Well, banging away, I think that's a bit rude, isn't it? Getting a rhythm going.
Yeah.
They were good.
Yeah, Andre, why did you come to the UK as a drummer?
Well, it was my dream for 10 years to find a band and to join the band. Excuse me. And to start my new life in music, because unfortunately, in the country where I'm from, it's not really possible if you want to become a proper musician. Well, I tried a few times in Russia, but it wasn't very successful. Maybe I had to try more, but I wasn't ready for that. You know, maybe it was not enough skill or something else. But one day I just thought I need to come to England, because I used to watch MTV2 all the time. It's my favorite music channel, which we had. And then I decided to why I cannot do that. So why I cannot come to England and try my chance there? So after a year, I think ish, I found Coast in internet, and the bass player Hamish Ferguson. He was the first man who found me, and we found each other. And he said, "Okay, you will have audition soon." So I tried my best, and fortunately, I'm with Coast.
Hey, well, I think it's a great band to join. Obviously, you know, you're in a band. They're touring Denmark, and there's not many British bands that are doing that at the moment. Well, I say that without actually knowing, but I mean, it doesn't seem, at least from this area, people are finding it very hard to get away. Although in Southampton at the moment, as you might have heard earlier, you know, we've got Dave Penn from Birdpen flying into a gig on a mountain. We've got Band of Skulls appearing on Letterman, and now we've got Coast eating caviar. You know, it's just one-upmanship. Every person I speak to in this show is trying to outdo the others, and it's great. So with the audition process then, Paul, what was it about Andre, and don't make him go red, but what was it about him that you thought, apart from, well, what was it about Andre that you thought, yes, this is the drummer for us?
It was his long hair. No.
That usually swings most things, yes.
Yeah. No, well, we'd auditioned a lot of drummers, a lot of good drummers as well, and they all did very, very well. But Andre, he was one of us, you know, and we just clicked straight away, and we thought about it, and we kept him hanging on for a long time as well. We actually didn't give him the gig, as it were, until he played a show with us. We did a small show up at Rowland's Castle. And we thought, if it goes well, we'll give him the gig. You know, if it doesn't go so well, then we're stuck. But we played the show, and it was great. We actually left it down to the audience to decide. I held the mic out to the crowd and said, right, is he in or is he out? And everyone was fortunately going, he was in. So
So Andre, I mean, I know a very old story about AC/DC when they had to get a new drummer. And there's a variety of people they auditioned, and they, some old pros, but the guy they picked was the guy who knew all the songs. He just turned up. He was a young man. He just knew all the songs. He just sat there and boom, did it immediately. When you did the audition for Coast, did you learn all the songs first?
First of all, I learned 3 songs, which basically Paul and other guys, they sent me by email. And they said, all right, so these are the songs for you to learn. So do as best as you can. So I didn't have any drum kit, any place to practice.
You practiced on tables and chairs,
Yes, on tables, chairs, everything what sounds. So in the same time, I had music in my earphones, 2 sticks, and let's go. So that's how I practice. And I imagined the drum kit just in front of me. So that's how I practiced.
That's no word of a lie, is it? You were practicing on tables and chairs, my man. It was
brilliant.
Yeah.
But is that something that is absolutely normal in Russia? Because it must be much harder to get musical equipment in Russia than it is in the UK, or is that just you?
It's just me, because from home I couldn't carry all my stuff. It was quite expensive. I did actually. My cymbals, bass drum pedal, so I thought I don't need it at home. Right. So I will just give a ring to my father, and I said, okay, if you can, could you please send it to me? So I have more equipment now, but actually I don't have my own drum kit at home. So I sold many stuff, many things, many gear before I came to England, but. Well, it's in Russia. I know a few people before they joined the famous bands. They used to practice on self-made drum kit. It's very interesting. But if people have a wish, have a passion, they will do everything to complete it. I think so.
Excellent. And Paul, you must find this passion comes out when he's playing then.
Oh yeah, he's very passionate about the music. You know, fortunately he's got a drum kit to hit.
Yes.
It would be something to see. Or you could have borrowed the stuff that Skipped had.
Yeah.
You know, because they are improving. You can make music from nothing. A homemade kit in a way.
And it works very, very well. I mean, before I joined Coast, I turned up doing that. I didn't have a guitar. I was just strumming in the air. I was playing air guitar.
Hairbrush as well for your singing, yeah?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Hairbrush or hairdryer?
Hairbrush in front of the mirror every night.
Every night, yes. Yeah. That's brilliant. Excellent. Well, look, we've got time to play a track. It's called The Caller. And when next are we going to see Coast in Southampton?
Well, actually, we're playing next month, 28th of April. We're at Talking Heads.
Great.
So it's our first local show for a long time.
Brilliant.
So we're going to come and give that a blast.
28th of April.
Aye.
The Talking Heads, which almost burnt down this week.
I can't believe it.
Yes. Joe Cuneo, we must say a big thank you to Joe Cuneo. He went up and helped them clear up the day after. And also the gentleman next door, who I should know his name, who actually spotted the fire. But yes, the Talking Heads almost burnt down. Amazing.
That's incredible.
Our venues, what's going on, eh? What is going on?
I don't know, but I am looking forward to doing it, actually. And it's been good, because, I mean, as soon as we come back, we've been stuck my head straight into recording new demos, because we're working on a 3rd album now, which is good. While we're out in Denmark, I had a meeting with the record company out there and said, look, this is the target audience we want now, this is where we're going. And they were all in agreement with that, so we're really, we're going to pull out all the stops on this one.
Great.
So we're really,
pulling those strings.
Oh, aye.
Fantastic. Paul, Andre, thank you so much for coming in. It's been delightful.
Thank you,
Wish you the best of luck for 2012.
All right, thank you.
And we shall leave you with this track from the Coast.